I think that was one of the worst calls we've ever had.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You know how at the beginning of the podcast you were like, what's the worst and
Guess
best
you've
guess?
had?
That was the worst.
That was the worst guess we've had.
A lot of housemates like to share games together.
Sure.
We put it out to our housewarming listeners this week. You know, do you play Jeopardy at home? Is that what got you through COVID? And we got contact from Ryder.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryder, how's it going? I'm Nat. Aaron and Rodney are here.
Hey.
Hey. Is this your conspiracy theory podcast?
No.
Oh. What? Which one's this one?
This is housewarming.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
we put up the post about
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sick.
Okay. So, what's your story about Jeopardy, man?
Well, I went to high school a long time ago, and I went to a Jewish school.
Okay.
And there was a
There's no
girl
problem with
in
that.
Yeah, thanks. Thank Rodney.
That's
No,
worries,
yeah,
okay.
so there was a girl in the year above me called Anne Epstein.
Oh.
And she had a brother called well, we all called him Jeppy.
Oh my
but-
gosh.
I decided instead of calling him Jeppy, I called him Jeopardy.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
so this is
that's-
conspiracy and Jeopardy.
Wait.
No?
Okay.
What?
Jeopardy Epstein.
Oh, different Epsteins.
Oh, okay,
Different
okay.
Epsteins.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he played you played Jeopardy with him or watched it, did you?
No. His name was Jonathan Epstein. So they must have taken the J from his name and the Epstein, and from that he was Jeppy.
Oh.
Right,
Jeppy.
okay.
And Jeppy,
Do you think
to
people
me
called
sounds-
Jeffrey Epstein Jeppy?
I don't know. We shouldn't be talking about him, should we?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Can you get to the bit about the game Jeopardy? When did you guys did he watch it with you at his house?
So, no. Well, I wasn't actually friends with him. I was friends with his sister, Anne. She was in the year above me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
her big brother was Jonathan Epstein,
Okay.
a.k.a. Jeppy.
Yeah.
And to me, I don't really know what Jeopardy is, but I know that it sounds like Jeppy.
Just to clarify, your story is mainly about someone's nickname.
It's about Jeopardy.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
so
guy,
what, but
Jeopardy.
yeah, okay.
That's a
I think he's
nickname
getting there.
You've
Sometimes,
given
like,
someone.
I didn't know him very well, but sometimes when I saw him, I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, Jeopardy. And he'd be like, my
Okay,
name's
so you're
Jeopardy.
actually talking to four quite busy people.
I think you've misread our call out on the Instagram here. So
Wasn't it about Jeopardy? Your post was about Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're not speaking specifically about a person that you've
how
met
am I
at your.
not?
No, I like it. Yeah. I'm
Did-
defending you.
At any point, did you watch or play the game Jeopardy?
Did you
hold
watch
up.
or play the game?
Wait, no, you did the mail out. Your friend Rodney was the one who made it all dark about Jeffrey Epstein. This is an innocent story. You said there was no judgment about it, like being at a Jewish school. I know, like.
No, there's
Jewish
no
people
problem
aren't
with
so
that.
hot at
There's
the
no,
moment
there's no
just with
problem
what's
with that.
going
We
on.
don't have a problem with that.
No,
Okay.
we're pro-Jewish and Yeah. pro-Israel.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You can edit that bit out.
So you're friends
Do
with
you
this
have?
girl.
Sorry, can we just? Do you mind just for the purpose of this podcast? Can you please talk about the game show?
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
What is Jeopardy?
Me?
Yes, you.
I told you.
Have
what
you
I
seen?
told
Have
what-
you seen the show before?
There's something about the question in the answer or something. It starts off with the questions. And no, it starts off with the answers and then you frame it up as a question. There's way better game shows than that one.
Like what? Like what?
Like Baggage by Jerry Springer.
I do like Jerry Springer. Jerry
What
Springer's
is it?
good, but
What's
this is
that
very
about?
Jeopardy-centric phone call.
Yeah.
So, did you watch the board game Jeopardy? Yes or no?
It's not a board
No.
game.
Sorry.
now.
What the fuck? I can talk about lived with my parents till I was 27.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's a
Okay,
good idea.
yeah,
Sorry. Let's get back on track here. This is a share house podcast. So,
Yeah.
what share house have you lived in?
Well, I lived with my parents till I was 27.
Okay.
And
I
that
wouldn't keep
felt-
emphasizing that if I were you.
That felt like a share house. Like I had the crazy hairdresser and the guy who worked at an advertising agency and all the like politics between us. And then I moved in with the mother of my children when I was 27.
Oh
so
my gosh.
So,
having kids is like
Okay.
a share house.
So you're kind of a wholesome guy.
Yeah.
Who's the worst housemate?
Who's the worst housemate?
Yeah, of your family.
Well, the ones who shit everywhere and don't pay for rent.
Okay,
Oh,
stop talking
children.
about yourself.
Is that Rodney again?
Yes, come on, Rodney.
okay, so.
Well, my parents didn't make me pay board, but if I paid board...
No, they're not share houses.
So not only do you not have a story about Jeopardy, you also don't have a story about share houses.
This call is over.
Marty, you called me. I didn't call you. You said you wanted a Jeopardy story.
Yeah.
I gave you a
Yeah.
Jeopardy story.
Yeah, you did respond to the call out, though. You did respond to the call out, and you said you had a
Out
story.
of, the
So,
goodness, out of the goodness of my heart,
Yeah.
I offered you a share house story as well, even though I didn't need to. I'm in Melbourne lockdown.
Oh,
And you're
sorry,
like-
man.
You're taking up my time.
You don't. You got
No,
heaps
you
of
got
time.
heaps
You're
of
in
time.
lockdown.
We're
No.
time poor. We got
gotta
we
go
got
out.
parties to go to. We got to go to a
out,
club
dance
night later
clubs
on.
and pubs
You don't
and-
understand. We're about to go to the hairdresser. You asshole.
we're gonna, yeah, that's...
Rodney,
but
chill out.
No, Hank, we're at solidarity for Melbourne.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving us a call, nonetheless. We don't want to discourage anyone from calling.
Before I go, was it clear the whole Jeppy Jonathan Epstein thing? Did I make that clear enough, or do we need to read?
Just kidding,
It was
sorry.
clear. Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Ryder.
you can call in
Yeah.
at any time.
This is a listener on the Housewarming Podcast
Listener on the show.
Instagram page.
Wow.
Ex-listener.
You don't reckon he's a fan anymore?
It didn't go well.
And we do a lot of call outs. Like, we'll be like, hey, who's had an experience with... And they're getting more specific.
Let us know if you've ever been part of a call out gone wrong.
Pretty specific.